guys, it's Zach from Strength Camp. Welcome to day 3 in our 3-day squat challenge. So, today we'll be focusing on our core and our low back. This is important because a lot of times as we get heavier and heavier in our back squats, we tend to lose engagement in our core and dump into our low back. And this is bad because we can slip disc, fracture vertebrae, this, that, and the other. So today, our very own Joy Scola of Joy of Yoga YouTube is going to walk us through some core strengthening exercises as well as some back.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started on our back. We are just going to talk about core engagement itself. So our core is actually our entire torso. Our leg muscles actually don't even stop until our waist. So for ladies, we want to imagine, this is going to be a little bit intimate, we're going to imagine that we can lift a small grate from our pelvic floor up into our low belly. Gentlemen, this will be like stopping midstream. And so once you kind of feel that pelvic engagement picking up into the low belly, then pick the low belly up into the low ribs, you'll notice that your low back is now pressing into the earth. Typically when I don't have my core engaged, I can actually slide a hand right underneath my back and have enough space to do so. So we'll take a deep inhale with a relaxed belly. Exhale, imagine picking that grape up or stopping midstream and then like a zipper all the way up. And then when we're holding our core, how we still breathe here is by breathing into our chest, because if we stop breathing, then our muscles get fatigued and then that's not good either. So I'm still breathing into my upper lungs, into my upper chest while I'm holding onto this core. And then practice releasing, feel what it's like to not have your belly engaged. And then one more deep inhale. Exhale, lift, zip it up, and then breathe into your chest. Try and isolate the breath, and then go ahead and release. Awesome. So now we're going to take that a step further. We're going to clasp our hands behind our neck. I don't like to do crunches in the sense where I bring my shoulders to my knees because my neck actually curves forward, so that creates some issues for me. So I like to keep my neck on the ground and actually have my lower core do most of the work for me. I'm going to do the modified version. Zach has agreed to do the full version of this pose, so you can follow along to whatever level or degree you're at. Again, with a nice soft belly here, notice how my low back is lifted. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, curl up and then bring your knees into your chest, and then inhale, either hover your toes right off the ground or keep your legs hovering, and then exhale, curl it in, pull in, and down. And we'll keep moving back like that, inhaling into the upper chest, exhaling through. Inhale, exhale, curl. So as I'm lifting into my belly, you'll see like a little scoop where my low hips come off the ground. And then one more, exhale, and then just go ahead and release for a moment. Pausing to notice what that feels like in your belly, in your core, sides, back. Nice, and then when you're ready, I'm actually going to curl my chest off the ground now. Again, not really straining in my neck at all. And then exhale, lift my knees up. But this time I'm going to take my right knee to my left elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, open. And then just moving side to side, always inhaling out, exhaling in. Lift it up. What time are we at? Okay, keep going. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Breathing. We're almost there. Feel it. Feel the sides of your abs working.
Woo!
Feel that tummy working. 5 more seconds. And 2, 1. Down. Oh.
Ooh.
Nice. You got some fire?
Oh yeah.
Furnace is going.
Yeah.
Great. Grill up some dogs. The barbecue grill. Now we're gonna come onto our backs.
Okay.
Sit on our bottom, I mean. Awesome. So we're gonna go in for our boat poses. So we want to really use our hips and our tailbone almost like a kickstand to rock back onto. If at any point you need to keep your hands on the earth and do that with your hands down, that's fine, but try not to rely on your arms to do this. You still want this to be a core engagement. I'm going to demonstrate the modified version of these high boats to low boats, and then you can follow along with Zach if that's a little bit too easy for you and you want something a little bit extra. So I'm going to have my hands placed just a little bit behind my hips. Again, I'm not going to be putting any weight into my arms. This is going to be mostly my core. Zach's going to lift up into his full boat. I'm coming to my modified, pulling that core in, and then when you're ready, inhaling to lower down, exhale to lift and pull in. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Perfect. Then moving. And then actually my bone, the hip bone pops when I do this, so I need to modify for that because the shape of my hips don't allow for that. Work with your body, not against it. Keep going, we're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down.
Woohoo! Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Yes. Say hello, core. We'll go ahead and come forward onto our hands and knees. Take your knees a little bit wider than your hips, toes coming together. We're gonna walk our hands out in front of us to lower our chest down, keeping our hips stacked over our knees. And then here, again, I'm just gonna pull my low ribs in and then pull my shoulders down my back, so that way I have a lot of space in my neck. And I'm just letting my chest melt towards the earth here. You can keep your chin lifted or tuck your forehead. Imagine that you're lifting your hips up and back, spreading them wide, tailbones lifting like a happy dog. Breathing here. You can even put a block or two down right underneath your collarbones. And then one more inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and shift forward onto the belly. We're gonna lower all the way down, taking our hands right underneath our shoulders. Lift your left foot, stretch the toes back, set it down so that way your toes are pointing straight back behind you. Lift your right leg, stretch along, set your right foot down, and then press into the tops of both feet so much that your knees lift off the ground. Nice. Now from there, pick up that grape or stop that stream. Notice the engagement in the belly. Take an inhale here. Exhale, gently lift, keeping the belly engaged. Maybe soften your belly here. Notice how you kind of collapse. And then exhale, squeeze. Notice the extra little bit of height and control that you get. And then exhale, lower. We'll do it 2 more times. So inhale here. Exhale, press into the feet. Squeeze the whole core. Lift. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Awesome. Are you engaging that core? One more time. Inhale. Exhale, press into those feet, squeeze and lift. Inhaling here, exhale. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, lower. Nice. Go ahead and relax the legs. Take your palms just a little bit more in front of you, out by your shoulders, and then go ahead and press up, rolling the shoulders back and down. Again, notice how I'm collapsing here. I'm really dumping into my low back, but as soon as I engage my core, I get that extra little bit of lift, and it's no longer just isolated in my low back. I should feel the stretch down my whole front of my body and down the back of my body.
It is an active pressing into the ground.
Yes. If this is too intense for you, you can always come to Sphinx pose as well. Just breathing here, hanging out, feeling that core, maybe play with releasing and how all of a sudden it's all isolated in your low back, and then engaging everything, and now it's really about lengthening the stretch. And then exhale, lower down, bringing the palms underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, scoot your knees up towards your hips, and then press your hips down to your heels. You can rock side to side here, maybe even rocking your forehead side to side. Deep breaths. breathing into your whole core, melting with every exhale. And when you're ready, we'll slowly walk our hands towards our hips to sit up. Woo!
Good job, guys. Now we've made it to the end of our 3-day squat challenge, and now it's time to put the challenge to the test. Joy?
We're ready. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
We'll have to check the footage.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job,
Thank
guys.
you. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.